Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today is Wednesday. It's actually Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, as a matter of fact. It's been a minute since I've been on here, since I've been home from my trip to Arizona. A lot has been going on since I've been back home, and I did give myself a week break from this camera. I hope you all have enjoyed those videos that I put out for my trip to Arizona with my friend Shell. We had a great time visiting her cousin Daniel and his lovely wife Jonah. And y'all, while I was there, if you see that big ugly tree back there in the back of me, it had the nerve to fall down. And I gotta get a person on it to remove it. I have this one gentleman that's going to come out, hopefully, once he see about the saw rental, because his saw that he have is not quite thick enough to go through the trunk of this tree. So this how it went down. I was in Arizona still. It was last Tuesday, August the 1st. Yeah, because we came home on that Wednesday, August the 2nd. So my son Jared called me and said, "Mom, a tree has fallen in the yard." And I was praying to God that it wasn't this big, huge, monstrous tree behind my she shed. So the tree that it was is right here. You see all that tree right there? I'm going to show you in a second where it fell from. But it did all this right here. It was green, but it's been so hot that the sun cooked the leaves and turned it brown. It came over here and it snatched my patio table, chairs, and all that along with it, and my grill, and my gas propane tank, and it dented my storage house right here at the top. I don't know if you all can see that, but it put a dent right there, and I can't get inside until that part of the tree is moved. That's my table and the chairs, and of course the barbecue grill. Well, my griddle. It's not a barbecue grill, it's a griddle. You can barbecue on it if you want to, I guess, but it's a griddle. And yeah, it's big. And so now I'm going to take you over here to let you see how thick the trunk is. Well, not the trunk, but another part of the branch. This is actually a branch from the tree that it fell off of. You see that? And then it had the nerve to flip my propane tank over there and supply the gas to my house. Good thing it was turned off and there was no gas in it, but it did snap that wire, that copper wire. It broke it, so it connects somewhere on top. And then let me show you the rest of the tree. You see how thick that tree is? So this is why I'm waiting for the guy that's the tree person gonna get a saw that has a long saw blade, or whatever you call the thing, on it, to be able to go through that thick log, because it is thick. Now up here, this is where it fell from, right there. So I don't know if lightning struck it or what, because the morning that it fell, it wasn't raining here or anything like that. So I don't know if lightning hit it out of the blue, or was it just dry or what, but thank God nobody was out here in the yard doing anything, because they would have got a taste of this tree. So it started from there all the way down, all the way up, and it was like literally 5 feet, almost about 5 feet roughly, from hitting my she shed. So my white car was right there parked, so I'm glad it didn't fall from this direction and hit the carport because it would have smashed the carport and damaged my car. So I'm kind of, since then I've been kind of afraid to put my car under here just in case some more of the tree want to fall. Even though I do have insurance, of course, I still don't want to go through the riff-raff of all of that. Okay, now I'm going to show you how close it came from hitting the she shed. So I'm just going to stand back just a little so you can see between where the grass is green at how close it were to hitting my shed. But thankfully God stopped it right there so it wouldn't do any further damage over here. But yeah, so that's what I've been dealing with. Look at this joker right here. Say hi, Kroger. Want to say hello? Hi, Kroger. Say hello. Say hello. He being bougie today. He don't want to speak. So, but yeah, so now you want to talk when I take the camera off of it. But so, yeah, it is so hot out here, y'all. It is extremely muggy. Extremely. And my little garden, y'all, let me give you an update on my garden. My okra is finally growing. Why does it take so long for this stuff to produce vegetables for you? But let me show you right here. I have okra, and then I have one growing right here, right there, and then I have another one coming up. Oh, I have two actually right there. Two right there together. And then I had some jalapeno pepper on here. I have one growing there. Then I had two big ones. I took so long to pluck it, it rotted on the, look at this joker, y'all. Look at him. He's so nosy. He trying to see what I'm pointing at. But one of my jalapeno peppers rotted from the plant and fell off into the dirt. So I did get a chance to get the other one. It's in the house. I'll probably insert you a picture of that one that I plucked yesterday. And then these tomatoes, they are finally getting a flower right here. And the doggone plant almost tall as me. And this is the only tomatoes that I am getting so far off of this plant. Ridiculous. Why did y'all tell me gardening is so hard? Okay, and then over here I did pluck my snackable red pepper. I took it in the house, but it got another one growing. But I think something is eating at it. And I don't know what kind of bell peppers these are. And what in the world am I going to do with a pepper that small? See that one green? It's going to turn red soon, just like that one. But it's so little. I don't understand that. And then over here, somebody's been going to town on this pepper. And then I got this one growing right here. It's kind of big, but I don't know what's going to happen with that plant, if it's going to get any bigger or not. But I can tell you this here. Ooh, I'm sweating like a dog. I am not going to put too much more focus on those plants. But I did say that I was going to plant my pumpkin seeds and my cantaloupe seed for the fall and see if they grow. Now I want to go to Walmart and look for me some fall plants, because these are about to die out. Perhaps I think I'm going to take these here and put them in the front of the house. Hang them up somewhere in the front. I hate I cut my things off, but I might can just sit them inside my little. No, I don't have that around there anymore. That dog. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. So, or do I? Yes, I do. I think I do. I might can sit those in my planter around the front of my house and put something else out here, like something yellow, orange for the fall. And then my little plants here. They still blooming. They'll probably bloom to like October, I think. And my yellow plant over here. Now this fern here, this one trying to hang in there. But It's on its last leg, and this one over here is definitely on its last leg. Okay, y'all, my camera had to cool down. It's so muggy out here, I can understand why it would extra need to cool down now on a day like this here. It is humid out here. After all that rain, it is so hot still. But as I was saying, I wanted to get me some fall color, not necessarily fall, but we are approaching the fall. I want to get me some orange colored, or you know, the fall color flowers out here from a little patio area. I really haven't had a chance to sit out here because it's been so hot. And at nighttime, we usually get ready for bed or something like that. Over the weekend, we're always gone. But hopefully, when it do get fall, I'll get a chance to sit out here and entertain a little bit on my little DIY patio I made. And I guess this flower is done for the year. It's not doing anything else, and it's so dry I need to give it some water. But when that tree fell, it did turn that flower over. When this monster here fell, it turned that flower over. So I think I'm just going to let that one do what it do for the rest of the year and start over next year. And so there's my other purslane, like the one over there. So it's getting done for the evening, so the flower petals do close up on that one as it gets dark. So, but yeah, I went ahead and took my spider plants off these two tables here, and I put them around the front of the house, and they look kind of cute around there. So I'll show y'all that in a minute. And here's the other one, the other area where I had my other spider plant. So I'm going to walk around the front of the house and show y'all how those two plants are looking, okay? Okay, I made it around to the front, and these are the two spider plants that I brought from my back and hung them here, y'all. They have gotten so big and pretty. And here's the other one right there. And then these right here, they are still blooming. These are the daisies here, and they bloom so pretty during the summer, earlier in the summer. And that's the other one. I need to give them some water. I think the soil's a little bit dry. Well, it's kind of moist in there, but I might still give it a little bit more water. And then that plant right there, it grows a real pretty flower on it too. I can't remember the name of it, but that's it right there. It's going to open up probably tomorrow or maybe Friday. Usually when it's like that, it's not long before it opens up. So that's going to be pretty. But yeah, those spider plants look cute. And then I need to freshen up my wreath there. And then over here, I have this hydrangea bush. We cut it down. It keep coming back bigger and better. But it does grow pretty bulbs on it. I just hate that it's so close to the window. Because y'all know who I think behind there. I don't like plants and stuff like that too close to the house. But as for now, it's going to have to stay there. Y'all, when I tell you I am sweating. I am sweating so bad because it's so freaking hot out here. And it's like, it's around probably like 7:30 and it's still hot. And y'all look, let me show y'all something. We've been car crazy around here. First, my youngest son Jared got a car, and then I unexpectedly got a car, and then my oldest son, he got a car. All this started from the hailstorm, but my oldest son, oops. But yeah, like I was saying, my oldest son car, I guess his car must have got jealous of my car and Jared's car and said, hey, get me a brother's too, get me a sister car. So, but this is my oldest son car that started giving him a little problem. He's going to get it fixed. But I think he was kind of having car fever anyway. So he went ahead on and got him another Mustang. But this is the one that he was driving. And it did get hit by the hail, as you can see. We had that hailstorm back in March. Maybe he's going to get a hood later on. Here come Vic pulling up in the driveway. Look at him. He's in my other car, which my son was driving. Now Vic driving because he had a flat tire. So, but hopefully everybody will get their cars together and give me back my Rogue, so I won't have to drive my white one over there. But anyway, so this is Jared's car. You know, he got the Ford Fusion. His car is black also, and it does kind of look blue, like Vic said. When certain angles you look at it, it kind of give you like a blue hue to it, a little blue purplish hue. And now I'm going to show you, well, Jared got this Ford Fusion. Here's a 2021 Ford Fusion titanium, and it's loaded, y'all. I love his car. It has everything in it. It's really nice. I'm surprised he got it clean. Can't believe it. Ooh. No trash, no bags. And then over here is my oldest son car that he got while I was going to Arizona. Isn't she pretty? It's a beauty, ain't it, y'all? Remind me of the Batmobile. 5.0, black on black. He tinted the windows. It's locked. I can't get on the inside and show you. And I'm too lazy to go get the key. But it is a beauty. And he don't want to get his wheel dusted, so I have to come over here in the grass where he's parked at. And these mosquitoes are tearing me up too. But y'all, isn't that joker pretty? And I wish he was out here so he could crank it up and y'all hear how it sound. The old pipes. Those pipes sound nice, y'all. To hear him take off. Okay, enough of that. So, but yep. I think I'm getting ready to go to Walmart. I needed to go there earlier this morning, but something else came up. And I took care of that right quick. And I haven't been long, got home about 2 hours ago. And I decided to pick up this camera and come over here and say hello to you guys, because I haven't talked since August the 2nd. Which I said I was going to give myself a break from the camera after that trip to Arizona. And I guess God really wanted me to take a break, because guess what I did? I left my battery and my battery charger to the camera in Arizona. But thanks to Jonah, her sweet self, she mailed it to me. And it came here real quick. I got it in like 2 days. Regular United States postal mail. So, but yeah. So there's so much for that. I don't really have a whole lot going on right now, or a whole lot to talk about. I just want to get on here and say hello to you guys, and I'm gonna hop off real quick so I can run to Walmart before it gets dark, because I really don't like coming out of the store when it's dark, especially when I'm by myself. So you all go and check out my videos from the Arizona trip. I got like 2 or 3 hanging up there above this one right here, and we have a good time, y'all. So yeah, go check them out. And don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and share this video if you don't mind. And thank you all to my new subscribers in Arizona, and a very, very special thank you to the ones who's been hanging out with me from day one. I really appreciate you all. I love you all, and I'm going to go in the house and cool off before I hit these streets right quick. And I will talk to you all later, okay? Bye.